Hey, what is up, guys? It is Gardener Phantom here to teach you all about gardening, guys. One of the most useful features in this entire game that I feel like a lot of people actually really don't know how to do or have never tried it or have never explored it. So guys, this is your basically ultimate gardener's guide. I'm not going to call it that because it's too similar to the ultimate pet guide, but I'll think of something, guys. But anyways, in this video I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about gardening. How to farm your plants, how to take care of them, how to get great rewards from them, guys. So anyways, what I want to start off with here is you got to go to Melinda Wu, okay? Once you're level 12, that is the level you are going to be eligible for gardening, guys. So you're going to get the quest from her, and then she's going to have you go talk to Wizard City's own farmer, which is Farley. So anyways, let's head over there right now, guys. No, Annie, I do not want to take photos for you. Okay, anyways, guys, we're going to go over to Farley here. So this is basically where you are going to continue your gardening quest. Melinda Wu is going to direct you over here once you are level 12, and basically he's going to talk to you a little bit about gardening. I recommend getting the quest right now if you're like over level 12 already, because yeah, you should really be starting pretty early. So anyways, he's going to come over here. You're going to run around these like little examples of plants here that he has set up. Basically, there's the seedling. There's like the young plant, there's like the adult plant, which you can like do some regular harvests for like once a day. And then there's the elder plant. Basically the elder plant, once it gets to elder, it's gonna glow white just like this guy because he's old and he's rotting and he's about to die. So basically, that's when you're gonna get the most rewards out of him, guys. Sadly, I don't have like an example to show you. I probably should have done that. That would have been really awesome. But anyways, that's where you're gonna get most of your rewards from. You cannot get rewards from plants if they are in the young or seedling state. You're gonna have to wait like a couple days or however long the plant grows, but there's actually some things that you can do to make your plants grow faster, and I'll get into those, guys. But basically, this is what a plant looks like when you don't care for it and it dies. So yeah, that's what that looks like. And then this is when it's in the process of dying. It's called a wilting plant, guys. But anyways, that's enough about that. Let's head over to my own garden because I think I could explain this stuff a little bit better. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, Farley is actually where you're going to get some of your first spells for gardening. So, obviously, like, it doesn't show up for me because I already have them all unlocked. But this is where you're going to get some of your most basic spells for gardening. And basically, what you use gardening spells for is taking care of your plants and ensuring that they don't die and ensuring that you can keep harvesting from them, guys. So, also, what you're going to want to do before you start gardening is you're going to want to buy one of these gnomes from Farley himself. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to provide a like for your plant, and I'm going to get into likes in a second, guys, but just trust me, just pick one of these guys up. And also, by the way, once you buy the spells from, or when you buy the spells from Farley, they're not going to cost training points. They're only going to cost gold, like, not even that much gold, so don't worry about it, guys. But anyways, without further ado, let's head to my farm, guys. Alright, guys, so when you're ready, you're going to want to go to your house. It really doesn't matter what house you have. You can literally just go into any house, but there is actually some houses that boost your plant's growth and basically helps them grow faster, which can be a big help sometimes. So these houses are basically going to be, here, let me see, it's the Red Barn Farm, which is the house I'm currently in here. This provides a like to one of your plants. You can purchase it with gold if you want. That's what I'd recommend anyway. And then the other one is the Botanical Gardens, which is from like the Evergreen bundle or something like that. And then there's also one from the Fairy Tale bundle. I forgot what the bundle is exactly called. It might be called the Fairy Tale bundle, knowing King's Isle. But that house that comes with that bundle also provides a like for your plants. So anyways, on the topic of likes for your plants, basically you're going to want to hit the gardening tab here. Once you do the gardening quest, you should have that tab unlocked. So these are some plants right here that I have. These are some jewel plants. They drop jewels, obviously, but basically the likes for them, if I hover over them, literally all you have to do is hover over the plant to see its, likes and everything. So obviously you can see it says progress to mature. That's the little bar that it uses, that indicates how, far the plant is into its maturation and how, quickly it's moving along there. That bar is basically going to fill up every day until the plant reaches elder. And also, once you hover over this little thing, it also should notify you when the plant's ready for harvesting. Sometimes it'll say can't harvest with needs or pests. So basically what you're going to want to do is, let's say it needs water, so you're going to want to cast your water spell on the plant like that. It's going to take pet energy. If I didn't mention that before, you do need pet energy to garden, so it's going to have that little gardening animation there, and then the need should be like cared for and everything. So anyways, let's plant a plant for ourselves here. Let's go to the gardening tab. I've got a little dandelion, so I'm gonna want to go to soil spells, and then you're gonna learn most of these from Farley. There's also gardeners in higher level worlds, so you should go seek those out because they have pretty useful spells as well. Like, let's say, I don't know, for example, let's say the plant has some pests on it. And if they're rank 2 pests, you're going to want to use a rank 2 spell to take care of it. So kills rank 1 and 2 pests, kills rank 1 pests, and then it goes up to 3, 4, 5, probably up to like, I don't know, 8 or something like that. So anyways, once you cast that soil spell, you're going to have a little plot right here. And let's say I want to plant this dandelion, you're just going to drag the seed onto the plot, and it is going to cast. And yeah, that's literally your plant. It's going to be just that little seedling right there that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. And as you can see, progress to young, obviously there's nothing there because I just planted it. And then of course it likes the house that I'm in, which is the red barn farm, which provides it an extra like, which makes it grow faster, guys. So different plants are going to have different likes. So obviously my jewel plants, if we go over here, my jewel plants have they like garden gnomes, they like the pixie. Obviously, if you get all the likes for the plants, all the materialistic likes anyway, like housing items and stuff, it will get a pixie, which will just make it grow even faster because it likes the pixie. So it likes this house, it likes the dead tiger lily over there because, I don't know, these things just like tiger lilies. Like, a lot of times plants will like certain plants. Like, sometimes it should say here, like, yeah, for example, this Ivy League, it says likes fickle pickles, likes asparagus, it dislikes stinkweed, so obviously you're not going to want to plant any stinkweed around this guy because it's just going to make it grow slower, and overall it's just not very efficient. So obviously my plants also like the jewel crafting station that's right there, and then they like itself, which is weird. A lot of plants don't do that. Don't expect that to do that. But anyways, a lot of plants will have a lot of different likes, and you're literally just going to want to consult the wiki for them because really, I mean, if you try to just put random housing items near plants trying to find out what they like, you're just going to waste your entire life away. So just do some research, and you know, it'll be worth it in the end. So if we go over to Evil Magma Peas, obviously it likes garden gnomes. Every plant likes garden gnomes, by the way. I'm pretty sure there is no plant that dislikes garden gnomes, so you're always going to want to buy garden gnomes for your plants. And basically how to get the likes, you literally just place the housing item or whatever it is. Like, for example, the EMPs, the Evil Magma Peas, like egg baskets, so you just place an egg basket by them and it just helps them grow faster. That's literally what likes are. It's actually pretty simple, guys. So anyways, let's move on to something a little bit more complicated here. I wish I had a plant to harvest for you guys, but basically plants can give you a wide range of things. They can give you mega snacks, obviously it's what most people are after. They can give you really good TCs. I know Sunions give really good like enchant treasure cards, which a lot of people use for PvP. They can give you obviously gold, obviously experience that fills up your gardening bar. I'm max gardening right now, which is Verdant. It's rank 20 there. So anyways, I'm going to teach you guys a pretty useful skill to have in gardening, and that is going to be stacking. So basically stacking is what's going on right here, basically stacking the Evil Magma Peas. This is going to make it so when I want to cast a gardening spell, particularly a very large one because I have a very large plot of EMPs right here, if I have the soil stacked basically on these plants, obviously you can see it's stacked on top of each other. When I cast this spell, it's going to affect the plants on the bottom and the plants on the top. So basically it conserves space, it conserves energy, and it's just all around really just way more efficient for your garden and all that. So a lot of people have like really crazy like stacking plots. I'm just going to teach you guys how to do a basic one, which is what I have here, because I find the other ones that use like rugs and shit just like really complicated. So anyways, I'm just going to teach you guys how to do it right now. Basically, you're going to need a few things. Well, honestly, you're really going to only need one thing in particular. You're going to need crates, guys. You can obviously, I'm guessing, farm the bazaar for these crates, or I think some bosses in Wizard City drop them as well, but you're going to need a couple of these crates to stack your plants. So if these will load here, you're going to want to put all the crates in a line. I can't place any more objects here. So anyways, you're going to want to finish stacking your crates just like so, if I can snap it right there. So once you have the crates like in this little formation here, what you're going to want to do is, so let's say I want to plant like another EMP or some shit. I'm going to want to take the medium soil, and basically it's going to like, you know, have the option to go on top of the crates. I'm literally just going to want to place it on the crate just like that. So it's going to, you know, the plow's going to do its thing right there, and yeah, you're going to get your soil right there. Did I just cast another one? Okay, that's cool. Alright, cool. Guess we'll have one there for the time being. But what you're going to want to do now, let's say, you know, I'm going to want to, so I don't really know the right way to say this, but basically what you're going to want to do is move the crates so they're like a decent distance away from the plot. So like obviously, so you can make room for another plot like so. And then if I go back to my spells, right there. So you're gonna get an option. Obviously, you're gonna want to snap them together like that. So they're little, you know, these are like what, hexagons or something, or octagons or whatever. Basically, so their corners are touching here. Okay, oh god, I am glitched out there. Yeah, it's kind of easy to get glitched when you're stacking plots, because, you know, and everything. But anyways, what you're going to want to do now, let's say, basically you can do this same method, just move the crates, and then make lines, you can make rows, just literally it's as simple as that, and then obviously you can place your original plot just like, you know, right underneath. So like obviously, you know, and you know, you can do this, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But anyways, if I plant plants here, and if I use a spell such as, if they all need sunlight, if I do a spell like that, it'll get the ones on top and the ones on bottom. So it's really, really efficient. Here, I'll just finish placing this one right here so you guys know what it looks like here. So once this finishes up, we should have our very own little stacking garden. As you can see, it's all nicely lined up there. Basically, this is literally just what I did for this decently good Evil Magma P farm here. It's really, really easy to do. Obviously, you can look up tutorials online that are probably a lot better than mine, but that's really the gist of it. I feel like everyone should know how to stack plots and everything, so I don't know. I think that's really useful to know. But obviously, you know, that's really what I used for my farm here. Obviously, I literally just did the same thing. I just made it bigger. That's literally it. And then I planted my plants. It's really as simple as that. Stacking is not as hard as some people think, and I don't know, I just think it's really worth it. It's a really, really useful skill to have. So guys, while you're gardening, it's going to be pretty useful to have some energy gear in your arsenal, obviously allowing you to plant more plots, plant more plants, farm more plants. Basically, it's going to be just all around let you do more. So you're going to want some good energy gear. Obviously, I mentioned this in the pet training video as well. You can get this, not this particular gear, but you can get energy gear. Basically, in the crown shop, there is a set available called the Beastmaster set, I believe. Yeah, right there. So that's like some easy, cheap energy gear. I mean, it's not cheap, but obviously there's also some gear in the game that could give you some more pet energy. So if you really want to go for cheap options, I'm pretty sure some bosses like give certain athames or rings that are good for energy as well. But anyways, you're gonna have to sort those out for yourself. I don't really know the drop locations to those, but you can also get energy gear in the Yule Logger pack, which is the energy gear that I'm wearing right now. You can get it in the, what's it called, that one Halloween pack, the Elven Nightmare pack. You can get it in the Wyvern's Horde pack. You can also get it, there's one more pack that I swear it's escaping me. I don't know. You can also get energy gear from the Evergreen bundle. There's a lot of ways to get energy gear, so anyways, you can find whichever way works for you, and basically it's just going to allow you to garden more, which is obviously just going to lead to more benefits and more just amazing stuff for your wizard guys. So another thing to keep in mind here, I will show you guys, basically you're going to want to pay attention to what you're planting, okay? You're going to want to plant plants that are gonna, one, give you a lot of experience, and two, give you a lot of really good rewards, guys. So the main plants that you're going to want to be planting, if you're not like a PvP wizard looking for specific like TC or something like that, the main plants that you're really gonna want to be planting are Evil Magma Peas, as shown right there, and Couch Potatoes, guys. So if you go into the crown shop here, and if we go to housing, gardening, Evil Magna Peas right here, they're already recommended for my wizard here. These cost 1250 crowns. Basically, what's so good about these is they give a lot of XP, they give just a lot of, they give, I think, pet snacks, they give TC, but most of all, they give one mega snack per harvest, which is really, really sweet if you think about it. So basically, if you get a lot of them, if you farm for a lot of them or buy a lot of them, whichever one you decide to do, it's going to be really, really beneficial because you're going to have tons of mega snacks coming in every week. It takes about a week for these things to grow, but every plant will grow at its own speed, guys. But it also depends on how many likes you have, so I would definitely research for the amount of likes. There's also Couch Potatoes here. These are a bit larger than Evil Magma Peas, as you can see. They require a large plot of soil, while Evil Magma Peas only require a medium plot of soil. But these also give one mega snack. Some people prefer these guys. Honestly, they're pretty similar plants, besides the size difference, so you could literally plant either one, and they both give you, like, a lot of rewards. As you can see, there's a little, like, reward measure up there, but, yeah. The challenge is also, like, fairly high, but I don't really pay attention to that. I don't think these things are very challenging at all. I believe Evil Magma Peas need, pollination. Here, let me go to the spells here. This would make it a bit easier, but obviously it's gonna say, like, oh, it needs, like, pollination, it's gonna need water, it's gonna need sunlight, stuff like that, guys. So essentially you're gonna want to cater to every single one of your plants' needs, because, you know, obviously if you don't cater to their needs, they're gonna grow badly, they're going to die, they're gonna grow slowly, they're gonna wilt, they're gonna do all this bad stuff, and you're not gonna get any rewards for it, guys. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I've pretty much taught all of you pretty much all I know about gardening. Like, you really don't need to know a whole lot. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once you get the spells, once you plant the seeds, you're basically there. It's gonna take some time to rank up to the couch potatoes and the evil Magna peas, because I believe you need to be a rank 3 gardener to garden couch potatoes and a rank 4 for evil magma peas. So anyways, you're going to basically want to plant other plants until you get there. And then seriously, as soon as you hit rank 3, plant some couch potatoes, because they're going to level you up really fast. You're going to get really good rewards, and I don't know, you're just going to have a really good time, guys. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. You could subscribe down below, or I don't know, leave a like if you enjoyed. Anyways, hopefully you guys will look forward to the content in the future. Thank you guys for all the support lately, and enjoy the rest of your quarantine, guys. Take care and peace out.